We got a big announcement this week from 343, and it's not great news, so let's talk about it. All right, guys, before we get into this, I have 4 months to hit my goal of 10,000 subscribers. I see a lot of you are new to this channel. If you are, please consider hitting that subscribe button if you enjoy this video. Halo, Microsoft Xbox's premier franchise, is probably the most recognizable franchise under the Xbox Game Studios banner. Everyone knows Halo, one of the most popular franchises out there for video games, and Halo Infinite was supposed to be the next step in creating just an incredibly good, huge, massive community for Halo, for multiplayer, to be able to challenge all of the FPS games that come out this generation with the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. Now, Halo Infinite in general, I've said this multiple times, is a great game at its core in terms of the gameplay. It's probably the best gameplay in the Halo series. I absolutely love it, but there are glaring issues when it comes to the content for the game, primarily because this is a live service game, meaning there needs to be consistent content releasing so people stay playing the game, so the community continues to grow, and that's how you foster a healthy live service game. Now, we know what's happened with the campaign. The campaign came out. It was a decent campaign. I had a lot of fun with it. I actually really enjoyed the campaign. I didn't think it was just decent. I actually thought it was very good for what it was, for the open world, for how they incorporated this new vision into the Halo campaign. I thought the gameplay was great, the story was good, and just going around the world and exploring and finding things to do was a ton of fun. So that was good, but obviously after finishing the campaign, myself and many other people wanted more content, and we still haven't gotten any more campaign content. Then when it came to the multiplayer, they released it free to play. They released it earlier than the campaign, and people fell in love with the actual gameplay, and they had a lot of fun until the content started to dry out, because when they first released the multiplayer, there just wasn't that much content available. And season 1 was a long season. It was 6 months. And then they came out and they announced season 2. They said it was going to be another 6 months. And there was a lot of stuff people were waiting for, such as campaign co-op, such as network co-op, Forge, more maps, more game modes, all of this type of stuff. And simply put, 343 just hasn't delivered on that whatsoever. And we're going on now to the game being out for almost an entire year. Plus, if you include the delay, because it was initially supposed to be coming out in 2020, that's 2 years extra that they've had to deliver that content that people want. Now things have gotten a little bit worse, as they have announced an update to the roadmap. And it says here, with the end of season 2 drawing ever closer, we can provide you with an update on the future of all things Halo Infinite. Joseph Staten, Sean Barron, and Brian Gerard sat down for a roundtable discussion about the current state of the game priorities and player experience goals. And here is the gist of it. Essentially, they made this announcement, and there is a very, very bad thing in my opinion, and I'm extremely sad about this. This is something that if you watched my videos talking about Halo Infinite, I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm going to play through the campaign, and then once Couch Co-op comes out, I'm going to be able to play it again. And now officially Couch Co-op has been canceled. That is probably the biggest thing from here. Some people are saying, why does it matter? People don't play Couch Co-op. Everybody plays online. Yes, the majority of people do play video games online, but if you're somebody like myself who has been playing Halo since it literally released on the OG Xbox, you know how big co-op is, couch co-op, how big local LAN parties or all that type of stuff. It's a staple of the Halo franchise, and the fact that for the second time in a row, Halo 5 and now Halo Infinite, that is not going to be available is absolutely a complete shame. So basically what's happening is they are extending season 2 right now, and it's going to go all the way until March 7th. The stuff you're going to be able to get with that is the Forge beta. The Forge itself, some of the videos that we have seen coming out with the current iteration of Forge within Halo Infinite looks absolutely amazing. I think there's going to be an incredible amount of content that does come from this, and I think this will bring people back into the game, and it will increase the amount of people playing it with the community and all of that type of stuff. So there is that positive thing to look out for, unless of course they continue to delay it, because you never know. All of these things are subject to change, but I think that's the bright spot on the horizon right now for Halo Infinite, and it is Forge. There's also going to be campaign network co-op and mission replay coming November 8th. I think this part's kind of ridiculous that it's taken them this long to implement mission replay into the campaign of Halo Infinite, something that I thought would have been literally an update that came very soon after they launched the actual game, and people were like, where is the ability to replay missions? I don't want to have to go through and do a bunch of different things in order to just go do that one thing in the mission that I didn't get an achievement for, and all of that type of stuff. So campaign mission replays finally coming in on November 8th. There's going to be a free 30 tier battle pass, and there's going to be new maps, Detachment and Argyle. Only 2 new maps in all of this time. They're only bringing 2 new maps. I was hoping for a lot more maps than that. There's also going to be a new game mode, which is convert 1 flag. And then there's going to be some other little things there like events and match XP beta, which I guess is something they're continuing to test out to see if you can level up faster, level up in a better way. Still really trying to get a grasp on that live service stuff of getting people wanting to continue to play in order to progress through their battle passes. And then finally, Season 3 is coming on March 7th. The big thing here, no more couch co-op like I said, but there will be new maps for Arena and Big Team Battle. They don't say how many. Hopefully it's more than 2. Hopefully there's actually a handful of them. A new weapon, the M392 Bandit. New equipment, the Shroud Screen, and a new 100 tier battle pass. And then there will be the custom game browser, which is another big thing they're going to be adding on March 7th. There's also going to be a new narrative event, whatever that means. Is that going to be some more campaign stuff? Is that going to be just some more multiplayer narrative things that you get access to? But at the end of the day, this is the problem. 343, everyone is losing faith in them because they are continuously just not delivering. They are continuously needing more and more time to deliver things that I think other developers and most people will look at as something that shouldn't be taking this long to deliver, especially with the amount of resources and the power they have behind them with Microsoft and with Xbox Game Studios. So 343 has lost a lot of faith from the players. They have lost a lot of people from playing this game, and that is a huge issue. From my perspective on this, my real thoughts on Halo Infinite, I'm very disappointed in 343. I thought that they were going to not have as many issues as they are having. If you watch my earlier videos leading up to Halo Infinite, I thought there was a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and I was completely wrong. I think people definitely have reason to be upset with Halo Infinite. And the only thing you can hope for right now is that this game has a redemption arc. It comes back and people come back and play it. And once they release Forge and once they really get into a groove, if they ever get into a groove, it is a game that takes off from there. Live service games do take a while to really get a huge and get that big community in there and people always talking about it and reach that pinnacle where people want to play it every single day. I just think at the end of the day, 343 has made promises. They've broken promises. They're canceling a game mode, and we haven't had anything given to us that would instill confidence that they're going to be able to get Halo Infinite on the right track. And until they do that, it's going to be a tough going for Halo Infinite. But I'm still sitting here, fingers crossed, because I do absolutely love the gameplay, that they're going to be able to get things on track. And this winter update, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how these new maps are and how well Forge is going to increase the amount of people playing and the amount of content that we are going to be able to get. But that's it for me, guys. Let me know your thoughts on Halo Infinite. What's going on with the delays in Season 3? Do you think 343 will be able to get this game on track? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here, you liked what you saw, consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.